Hello, YouTube fans. I am going live because I've been wanting to do this for over 2 years and I haven't done it. And I don't have time to always sit down and make a video and edit it and make it pretty. And so we're going to do this raw for a little while. I was sitting with a mommy friend. My daughter and I, we take her out every year for her birthday to like a hotel night with her friends, and she turned 13. So we did a fancy get dressed up dinner and enjoyed the evening. And then the next day, the girls were in the pool all day, and the mom and I got to have a little charcuterie board and some fruits and a mix of juices, and we sat and we were chatting at the pool. And the mom said to me that she wants to start her business. And that's what this video is about. I've been a business owner since 2005, and it's 2025, and I just posted on LinkedIn that this year is my 20-year anniversary. And in the United States, to be a profitable business owner and be around longer than 2 years is an accomplishment. Most businesses close within 2 years. And of the ones that remain open, of the 50% that remain open from starting, they close within the next 2 years. So if you're doing math with me, that means 50% divided by 50%, 25% of businesses last longer than 5 years. So that's hard, right? And that's really scary when you want to run a business and you have a really great idea, and then you're like, I'm going to be closed in 2 years. Why do this? So let's talk about why you should do it. And I'm your friend, and I'm here to just give you a little bit of advice. So use this video, come across it, send it to a friend who wants to open a business and needs a few tips. That's how we're going to run these videos and get this stuff out of my brain and into the world. I deeply believe in empowering women and empowering business owners, and you can do it too. And there is a niche to fill. We'll find your audience. Okay, so here's the advice to the mom. She is in the lifestyle world. I'm not going to tell you exactly what she's doing because I don't want anybody to know who she is. So think hairstylist, esthetician, natural wellness, okay? So the first thing that we talked about was she wanted to name her business. Hi, Vasis, I see you. She wanted to name her business. And she was giving me all these names like of wellness brands, like the Stars Align or, whatever, Wellness for You. And my first bit of advice was this. My first bit of advice was people are buying you. You are the brand. So if you're going to name your business, then you should name it who you are. I'm Joanne Klee Marketing because I am the brand. The way I manage my business, the way I service customers, being responsive on email, answering very quickly, that is how we do things, right? You are the brand. So when you want to come up with a name for your business, your name should be in the business. I have another friend who runs a hair salon. She was naming the business. We had the same conversation, and without disclosing the business name, her business name is Jennifer James Hair. That's not really the name. I'm giving you an example. She combined her name and her husband's name and made it into the salon. I have another business owner friend who opened a nail studio, and her nail studio is Nailed It by Sheila. Again, not her real name. And so the thing to think about here is you are the brand. So when you're naming your business, be the brand. That's step one. Step two. I was on another call. A friend referred me to a fellow teacher who wanted to open a business, and she proceeded to tell me how she opened her business with an LLC. She talked to an accountant friend, and she's going to be an LLC, and that's what she's going to do, and that's how she's opening her business. And she was really excited to have completed that tax step. It's a tax step. Are you going to be an LLC, an S Corp, or a C Corp? Stop spending your time thinking about this. Call an accountant friend. Go online and do some research and plug in a number. I estimate to make, $30,000 this year. What should I file as? Don't be afraid to just start and file as something. So file as an S Corp, file as a C Corp, file as an LLC. When I first opened my business, I worked under my Social Security number. I did that for 5 years, and then I started making real money. And you don't want to work under your name, and here's why. If somebody decides to sue you, because we live in a litigious society where apparently people sue all the time for stuff, they can take your house, your car, your condo, your jewelry. They can sue you and put a liability on your name because your business is your name, right? So put a imaginary line between you and your business in the tax liability side, and do not set yourself up under your social. If you're going to be under your social, be an LLC. You don't want people to be able to sue your husband and you, or your wife and you. That's part of this tax liability. So having an LLC, having an S Corp, C Corp, etc., that's what you're thinking about there, is litigious and liability. If you're a graphic designer, can somebody sue you? Yes, because what if your logo looks really similar to another trademark logo? And we'll talk about that in the next video of where do ideas come from when you're a marketer or a graphic designer. Somebody can sue you. So this is serious, and just set yourself up right. But you also should not be spending 10 hours thinking about it and researching it. Just call your tax friend, and then they're going to tell you, if you make X amount of money, this is what you could do. And it has to do with household income and what are your tax write-offs, and securing yourself from a tax perspective. Okay, so this was our first helpful video. I hoped understanding how to name your business and whether you should file as an LLC or a C Corp was helpful. And enjoy the rest of your afternoon. We'll do one more video maybe later today about liability and where ideas come from. Thank you for joining. I hope you like this series.